What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and some bad news about Season 8. It may be delayed due to a writer's strike that's going on, not just with The Walking Dead, just in general with writers of TV, movies, entertainment in general. And the writers are pretty pissed about they're not getting enough wages. I think they're declining in wages over time, and it's not right. And they're picking now to get a strike to get a pay increase. So we got a MOVIEPILOT article right here. We'll put the link in the description if you want to read more about it, but I'm going to highlight some things basically to just summarize it. So basically, writers make the show of any show. TV, movies, it all starts with writers. And The Walking Dead is a comic book. But yes, they have writers. They don't just go off the comic book for writers and that, but there's more to the show than Greg Nicotero and Norman Reedus. And I wish it was just them, but then I'm not sure if Greg Nicotero, Scott Gimple, Robert Kirkman are part as writers or not. I don't know. Maybe I know they're producers and they're showrunners or whatever, but the cast is the cast that we love, but they'd be at a mercy too. They have no control over doing anything because the writers would be on strike. And if the writers are on strike, they probably are going to stop production of anything that's ongoing or would be going on in the future, like The Walking Dead that would start the first week of May for Season 8 filming. The strike is talked about. They have up until May 1st to work something out, but May 2nd is the start of the strike. Now, I love Greg Nicotero and Norman Reedus, but they'd be at a loss. We couldn't start filming Season 8 unless the writers and stuff gets worked out. Now, I don't know all the writers of The Walking Dead. I know Robert Kirkman and Gail Ann Hurd and Greg Nicotero and Scott M. Gimple and even Frank Darabont, which is not part of the show anymore. But these people, like Robert Kirkman, he's a writer, he's an author, he's part of the comic books. Is he part of the Writers Guild? I don't know, but either way, the writers, they have writers on the show. You know, Scott M. Gimple might be considered a writer. And if there is a strike that occurs, all motion pictures, streaming series, and television series would cease. They would stop production immediately. So the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of, you know, producers and television series, they're the big ones that we're talking about here, that they're getting a pay decrease over the years of like 23% or something. People did statistics, and that's terrible because the stars of the show, they're making 90 grand an episode, 80 grand an episode, and the writers might be making crap. I don't know, but if the stats show a pay decrease of 23% over the past couple years, that's terrible. And the stars of the show deserve, you know, good wages because they put their time in, energy, effort, but the writers need to be reimbursed well too. I mean, you know, Game of Thrones, those actors make like $1 million an episode. Big Bang Theory, they're making $1 million an episode. They have writers and stuff too, so that production would have to be on hold if they're filming right now or whatever. But basically, it sucks because Season 8 is going to be delayed unless they work this out before May, because The Walking Dead Season 8 is supposed to start production in May, early May. So that gives us a couple weeks for them to iron it out. And it's not The Walking Dead, it's the Guild of Writers and the Hollywood and everybody else and the big ups that are paying these people too. I guess even AMC, right? So it's not Walking Dead people, it's the companies, it's the production companies, it's the main movie houses, it's the big things. So they're going to push back, you know, The Walking Dead, but other series too. The Avengers movies would have to stop filming and all the other things that's in production right now. So that would take a hit and that would suck, right? I want Walking Dead to come back early October, and that would delay it. Who knows for how long? Hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm ready to see some war between Rick and Negan and Ezekiel and everybody going forward, and they can't do that. They can't start filming until this gets ironed out. So hopefully this gets avoided and everything can go on. The writers can make more money or fair wages. You know, fair wages for fair work. I think that's the best thing for anybody there too. And ultimately, I want this to happen in Season 8, and I want to see it soon. I don't want to have shit delayed until next year, or who knows how long it would take too. If production had this slow and get going until 2-3 months delayed, that would be terrible. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I'll let you guys know when I know information out. I just want to let you know about the latest thing about it. It sounds terrible. Hopefully it gets avoided about a Season 8 delay for The Walking Dead and just writers in general for shows and movies going like that. So there you go, guys. Post your comments below what you make of it. Subscribe today to get more videos. If you like this channel, hit that subscribe button. Join our team, Team PT. And as always, thank you for watching, guys.